It's 1970. Little Jimmy Klein. It's maybe his first day or second day of kindergarten. And there's a tub of Lincoln logs. You know Lincoln logs?
Yeah.
Some of you remember Lincoln logs. It's a construction set kind of like Tinker Toys or Legos, and it's designed so you can put them together and stack them up and build a log cabin, you know, just like Abraham Lincoln, Lincoln logs. In the summer, at my 5th birthday party, there was a rocket, a Saturn V rocket with a capsule on top, and I became fascinated by aviation. And so I took those Lincoln logs out of the bin, took a big one, then balanced a little one on the top. So there's my fuselage. There's my wings. And there's the, what do they call them? The ailerons. I don't know if I got that word right. The little things at the top. And I have this plane. I made a plane out of Lincoln logs. And I'm sitting at the construction table there, and I have the plane up. And I say, look what I made! Look what I made! I made a plane out of Lincoln logs. Look at it fly! Look at it fly around the room. My plane of Lincoln logs. As I'm doing that, I feel a shove on my shoulder. And the Lincoln logs all topple to the ground. And I look behind me, and there's Mark Guyman. Mark Guyman looks at me and he says, that's not what Lincoln logs are for. And I said, well, what did you do that for? I made a plane out of Lincoln logs. Lincoln logs are not for that. They're for building log cabins. Why did you do that to me? If you give me any guff, I'm going to punch you in the face so hard that I'm going to knock your teeth down your throat. About a week ago, I was with my friend Sabel, and we do a daily podcast. It's a weekly podcast now, and we talk. And we talk about all sorts of things. Sabel is an expert on childhood trauma. She's an avid student of the work of Gabor Mate, I think I got that name right, and Dan Siegel. And she said to me, what we experience up to the age of 5 is what we're programmed with for the rest of our life. And that brought up to me the story of the Lincoln logs, of my plane made of Lincoln logs. And so I told her, I shared this story with her, and she asked me, well, do you experience that? Does that inform your life? And I had to be honest, I said, oh yeah, that informs my life every day. Every day, when I create something, I have the fear that somebody's going to knock it down. And then, if I give them any guff, they're going to punch me so hard in the face that they're going to knock my teeth down my throat. It's interesting that that's one of my first memories. That's one of my first memories that I ever experienced. You know, we go back in time, we go back to when we're 5 or before, and there might be 1 or 2 memories that poke out. For me, that memory, first day or second day in kindergarten, the plane I created out of Lincoln logs. Look what I made, my plane of Lincoln logs. And it's knocked to the ground, and I'm threatened that somebody's going to punch me and knock my teeth down my throat. That's informed everything in the 52 years since that day. I'm 57 years old right now. And I look back, in my life, there are patterns that, it's almost like traditions that come back over and over again, where I'm creating something. Look what I created. Nope, I want to be small with that. I want to not share that with anybody, because what's going to happen if I share it with anybody? There's the danger that somebody's going to punch me in the face and knock all my teeth Okay, so why am I sharing this with you? What's most personal is most universal. So if I've experienced this, there's a good chance that you've experienced this as well. I'd like to invite you to go back and find your memory. Find your memory of building a plane out of Lincoln logs and then having somebody knock it down. By the way, Mark Guyman did that to me once, but I did it to myself over and over and over and over again for 52 years. So look back and find a place where somebody knocked over your plane made out of Lincoln logs. And forgive yourself for repeating that story to yourself over and over again. And construct a new plane of Lincoln logs and proudly say, look what I made. Look what I made.